I know you got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make and mad ruckus to bring. I'm just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from. Jump off it. Bring it on. Any opponent or contender. No one can stop this with guns and objects. As far as I'm concerned, yo, it's only one topic. Joining street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior. I be the master. I can teach you how to fight and move faster. One false move, kid, that be disaster. I beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You start with anybody, so make your choice right. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make.
All right, y'all. By the way, that Street Fighter 3 character select theme that I was just playing is raw. But what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. I literally just woke up. People in my Discord are like, "Yo, what's all this?" I'm like, really? They really shadow dropped this? They did say more hands-on next week, but I didn't think they meant literally the beginning of next week. They literally meant like Monday. So we have a lot of Frontiers footage. I'm gonna compile it all so I can just go from link to link. We have Nintendo everything. But I don't want to watch Nintendo everything, actually. I want to watch this. Oh wait. Okay, no, hold on. The first one we're gonna watch is Gamespot. Alright guys, we're going to watch Gamespot. It's 11 minutes long. The first link that Dell sent, let me see. The first link in the other chat is the Sega. Well, I don't want to watch the Nintendo everything one. I clicked on it for a second and I saw it was in 30 and I was told that the GameSpot one is 60 FPS. But it might be the same thing. I don't know. We'll see though. All right, we're getting to this right away. My ears.
Well, hello. It's honor to meet you, especially after just playing through Sonic Frontiers, both myself as well as Dave behind the camera. I think the big questions on everyone's mind is so what inspired this idea to take Sonic to such a large open world? Traditionally Sonic is very either 2D levels, or if it is 3D, it's a bit more linear in scope. So this feels like a pretty big departure.
So it's an interview / new gameplay.
So yeah, as you did mention, there's in Sonic's history, we've had the 2D side-scrolling gameplay, we've had the 3D more linear format.
Look at this smooth 60 FPS. Okay, this is crazy because there's this guy on Twitter, right, that said he got to play this at the booth, but he didn't have an appointment and he didn't sign an NDA. And I really don't believe him now because he said the game was chugging at 20 to 30 FPS. No, it's not. You see this game running at this smooth 60, unless it's not the same build. But
this is going to be kind of the next iteration.
I definitely don't believe that guy. No.
Is we wanted to make something that really embraced freedom and the freedom to kind of run around wherever you want. And
this game is not chugging in the slightest.
3D environment is taking that Sonic platform action into this new 3D environment, the iteration that went into it, the passion that went into it. This is the open zone format that they've created.
Sonic has a bit more moves in this game than he does in the past, and so I was wondering, early on, most of the enemies I encountered, I'm I can use my homing attack and kind of take them out in one hit, very traditional Sonic.
Let's go STH, man.
Does combat become a bit more central, more focused, later on in the game? Does that play a larger role in the environment in the game that you're going to be doing?
So yeah, in this open zone format, we have a lot of platforming. That
I'll put captions on.
3D action platforming.
Yo,
we also have the
look at this
smoothness. People can enjoy in the open zone format, and really, we wanted to make sure we're allowing the player.
Okay,
we're
that
giving the
water
player
looks
choice,
amazing.
so they can choose to, if they just want to do action platforming, if they run into an enemy that they don't want to fight, they can also
Yo,
just
thanks
run
for the
away and
subs.
they don't have to engage.
Wait.
But if you're into battle,
Okay, are those some new animations? Okay, he still stands still, but like I don't remember him doing that flip.
want to do battle, you can also engage that enemy, defeat that enemy, and then go find new enemies to do battle with. So it's really this encouraging people to choose what they want to do and giving them the freedom to go and do what they want to do. But if you do want to engage enemies in battle, we also found, we need a battle system to allow people to engage in the enemies.
That
and allow
dodge
people
looks
to kind
interesting.
of
Yeah, there's
figure
new
out how they
animations.
want to defeat the enemies and how they want to have a fun time.
Oh my
with the battle
god,
system.
hold on.
Awesome, man. And
It's
going
looking
off of this,
better.
this
Let's
choice of whether or
go.
not you want to run and platform or fight. Like there are like these roadblocks like in the world where it's like, oh, you need this amount of keys or gears to like get past this certain thing. Could someone theoretically like get through the entire game like just doing the combat stuff
The
if they wanted
animations
to,
are
or just
improved,
doing
I
the
think.
platforming if they wanted to, or were you gonna have to get like a healthy mixture at some point?
確かに基本的には
So the game design is kind of built with the idea that most people are going to want to do both. They will want to do some platform actioning. They will want to do some battle. So
Yeah.
it's constructed in that way, but it is also flexible enough to allow people, if they want to just like, I don't want to do a lot of battle, they can find different ways of getting all the items that they need to get to continue
Yeah.
on with the game.
Okay.
Without engaging in too much battle.
Wait a minute, I gotta go back.
Getting all the items that they need to get to continue on with the game.
Yo,
without
wait, hold on. What did he do? What did he do? Hold on.
flexible enough is of getting all the items that they need to get
Okay, so what?
you on with the game
Did Sonic hit him with the freaking force? Like
without engaging
what?
in too much battle. And the same with platform action. If they don't want to do too much platform action, there are other ways in the game to collect items that you need to get you to that next
That's the parry?
stage.
I don't like that.
in order
That's
to
a ugly
continue
parry
forward with the
animation.
Awesome.
But
and just
wait. Wait, no, the tricks
to
look the same.
clear off everything.
Wait, no they don't. Wait, no. The tricks don't look the same. Hold on.
to continue forward with the game.
Awesome. And just to clear off everything with the combat.
I don't like how fast they are, but like it's not. No, we need to compare this. This is bothering me now. This has to be compared. It has to be compared. So that way I don't look like a clown for freaking out. Wait a second. Oh my god, there's so much gameplay we have to watch, guys. There's so much gameplay. I'm gonna do IGN first. I'm gonna pull this up real fast. Okay. This is we have to go to the part where he does the tricks. I'm gonna compare the two. There's no way. I have to be bugging. I can't be a clown. Can't be a clown in front of the people. Okay. Now let's look at these tricks.
In order to continue forward with the game.
Awesome. And just to
That one looks the
clear
same.
off.
Okay, but there, I think we saw this one. I don't know. Okay, the one where he does the flip is 1,000,000% improved.
The game.
Awesome. And
That one looks the same, right? This one's the same.
just to
But this flip,
clear off.
yeah, that's definitely different.
But I did notice that there were ways to upgrade like Sonic's attack power and defense, things that haven't really existed in a Sonic game before. So how exactly does that work? Because in previous games, it's like, oh, Sonic gets hit, he loses his rings, you have to collect it again. So what happens if you upgrade your defense in this game?
はい今回のそのバトルが3
So because battle is one of the three key pillars of the game, we want to make sure if you're having
Hey yo, Stevie D, thank you for the $5 super chat. You're a little bit more positive on this game now, but you can't blame people for being negative with the initial footage we got. I 1,000% agree. The initial footage is very, very rough. Very rough.
having problems with battle, maybe you're getting hit and taking too much damage, or your damage when you're hitting the enemies you're not damaging them enough. We want to allow people to kind of upgrade Sonic and change the like parameters of offense and defense.
Okay.
And ways of engaging in
I
the
can,
battle.
bro. I
So
can't
it's
wait to
more
play
suited
this
to
in
your
100,
style
like
of
60
doing battle.
FPS,
That
165.
is part of making sure the battle system is fun.
It's the same
and
general
is something
motion, but
that
there's more
people
frames
can
and
enjoy
animation.
and
Yeah, it's the
experience
same
at
thing.
the levels or at
Why
the
did I
skill
just
set
play
and
twice?
techniques that they have. But we also want to make it easier. Maybe if you're not good at battles in general, other ways of kind of improving Sonic and allowing you to maybe get somewhere that you
Okay.
couldn't get to do before, get the items that you need to get in order to progress. So it's not just
Yeah,
you
this
have to
this game's
battle
looking
and here's
way
the ways to
better.
battle.
The demo
In terms
that
of
Jay and I
animations.
played gave a very good idea of like what the gameplay for this is going to be like. But what about narrative? What does transforming this game into such a
We still have a lot of
large
time left
open
in this
world
interview.
does for narrative? Because Sonic's not just going through a level and then having a chance to talk to Tails and Knuckles and Amy for like a cutscene before going on to the next mission. Like, so how does the narrative change or evolve for a game like this?
はい、まあ、今回、実はストーリーにも
So yeah, we did put a lot of focus on the story and the story presentation. In previous Sonic titles, it was kind of like Eggman does something bad. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We gotta go to stop Eggman.
Okay.
Because he's doing this.
Talked
thing.
about this before.
It's very like directly presented. To
Jay,
you.
you're not watching Nintendo
That's
everything.
kind
You
of
want
the
me to tell you what they
previous way
said?
that Sonic
I'll
titles
might look.
storytelling took
I'm gonna
place,
react to a bunch
and
of
we're
stuff, Chibi.
changing that format, and we're now putting
Oops.
Sonic on this mysterious island. Who's on this island? What are even the are these enemies? I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? How do I save my friend? Like, these are all the mysteries,
Yep.
the questions that we're presenting people that we want them to go out and kind of explore and learn about and have this experience and figure out in the storytelling. Like, we have mysteries. We don't
So
know what's
it's
going on.
it's gonna
Sonic
be
doesn't know what's going on
environmental
either.
storytelling,
You
I
have to go
guess.
out and figure this out. And it's this different style of storytelling that
Okay.
that is going to be new.
I would say though with this like underlying mystery that
Man, I did not expect to wake up and have to do this today.
Like Sonic as a franchise is pretty usually comical in nature.
Oh no, don't say that,
そうですね
please.
まあ今回
So yeah, if we were to talk about the storytelling for Sonic Frontiers,
Nah,
it's
Zuka
probably
said
not
no,
so
no,
much
no, no.
comical and probably more mysterious. And I know we
Yes,
have
let's
had a lot of
go.
comical games in the past, but
Yes.
the mystery is really where they're going for Frontiers.
No, less
That being
cringe.
said, we have employed Ian Flynn, who is a comic book writer. to
Yes,
write a
let's
lot of
go.
dialogue for this game, and
He straight up wrote the dialogue. He didn't just write the premise of the game. He's writing the dialogue. Yo, this game, the story is saved. The story is saved. We won. We won. Down with the cringe. We won.
Ian Flynn, is great at that Sonic voice, and he's done a great job of writing dialogue that
Yeah.
still feels very much like, a kind of a cynical or kind of snarky comment that Sonic would say. That's definitely in there. So even though the presentation is mysterious, it is
The
still
story
very
might
true
be
to, like,
saved.
what a Sonic fan would.
But if there's minimal story, I'm also okay with that. I would rather there. I mean, like Gen style, not that much story, but the games carries it. I mean, I'm okay with that. But
enjoy.
I'd rather there be
That's all
both,
about Sonic.
obviously.
And to continue on for the story, like how much of it is new? Like playing as Sonic, obviously, and we did see a cutscene that had Eggman in it, and then there was a mention of Amy via
We're gonna look at the
one of
Nintendo
items.
everything one to see if they have
Is that
different
it?
stuff.
Are there new characters for Sonic to meet and interact with? Do we get to see any?
No
of,
more
like,
Baldy
the
McNose, Harry. It's
cast,
dead.
Like making their return in this game.
まあちょっとストーリーに関してはまだ今あんまり
Son, can't say too much about the story. Again, it's mysterious. We don't want to spoil it for you guys. So we don't want to talk too much about that, but we're on a mysterious island. There's going to be mysterious characters, mysterious enemies, who they are, what are they doing there, what's the
Oh
end
my
goal,
God.
what's Sonic supposed to do about all
I'm not
this?
seeing
Those are the things
any
that we wanna
poppin'.
present to people
You
so
guys
they
see
can
any
really enjoy the story
poppin'?
and
I'm not
start
seeing
learning
any at
more
all.
about all these characters and enemies and what's going on.
While you're doing this and trying to figure out what's going on, there's these like smaller mysteries, these puzzles like throughout the world that you have to solve.
I don't
And
know.
Dave and
Frontier-
I, like,
the
putting our heads
Frontiers
together, solved,
defense
like, the
squad
ones in the
takes a
beginning of the
W
game
today.
pretty, like, easily, but,
Good job, guys.
we're
You
wondering,
guys took a
like,
W.
Like how complex do like these puzzles get? Like
Maybe.
Are there any, like,
I don't know.
true, like
Oh, there goes
brain
my alarm.
scratchers in there that are gonna take fans like a while to like figure out?
そうです。まあパズルは
We really wanted to make sure there are other fun things to do while on the island. So
Yeah,
yes,
popping's
platform-
gonna happen,
platform action
period.
is fun,
But
while
you
you're
just
on
want
the
to make
island,
sure
there's
there's
also these
minimal
puzzles to
pop
do.
in there. It's
So
not
for
like
people
in your
who want
face.
to do that and choose to do that and have a fun time,
What
that's
is
a great way
this?
that they can
Evangelion?
earn rewards and kind of do things on the island that they are having a fun time with. So
Those
we
are
do
like-
have puzzles on the island
that's
for
like- hold
players
on.
to engage with and have fun. They're having a
That's some like Seraphim like visual type stuff.
fun
What in
time
the
with.
world?
So we do have puzzles on the island for players to engage with and have fun with. But we also don't
Wait,
wanna
the grind
force
rail
people to
and
do
switching
anything. So if you
animation
don't
is right
wanna do
now.
Puzzles, you don't have to do puzzles. You can still find other ways of having fun on the island in that open zone and still progressing in the game and progressing the story.
To wrap things up, my coworkers would hate me if I didn't ask this question, but this is Sonic. Sonic's got to go fast. Has anyone
Yeah?
in the office like tested to see like how long it takes for Sonic to like run from one side of the map like all the way to the other?
That's a
Like,
good question.
Can you do it like really quickly?
Yo, Midnight, what's good? I have not seen you in
This is
a minute.
actually
What's good?
Really great thing that they were testing in development.
Azuka didn't
when
answer
they
the
started
question.
making this game. Everyone was running from start to finish. You know, how quickly can you clear the island from one side to the other? They were constantly testing it because Sonic is such
Yeah,
a
there's
fast
pop-in in
character.
every open world
When
game.
we're
Breath of the
building
Wild
this
has
open zone
pop-in.
area,
Horizon
if
Zero
you're going
Dawn
through it,
has
like,
pop-in.
back to the open zone format. So they were,
Didn't we
they'd
see
like,
this one
they'd
already?
make the island. They'd run across it. They're like, this is no good.
Please
for
tell me the
road. Gotta
punch
make it
anime.
bigger.
Okay, they
Gotta
didn't
make
show
it
the
bigger,
punch.
even bigger. And they're constantly testing the size of the island and constantly questioning themselves because they have such a fast character.
I still think the running
and
up
they
the
need
wall
to
thing. Oh
make
my
the
god,
open
why
zone
Sonic's so
format
much
a fun
faster here.
playground to play in. That was always what development was, iterating on and making sure, is the island too big?
That's
it's
so
really not
cool
big
that you can
enough,
go
is
all
what
the way
they
to the
kept
top.
figuring out.
Oh, that's
You
kind
have
of
to
raw.
keep
Okay,
expanding
Sonic,
so they
trying
can
to
make
trying
that
to
open
pull
zone.
a Spider-Man.
Awesome. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today and answer
you.
all of my questions. For all of you watching at home, keep it here at Gamespot. We got plenty more content for Summer Game Fest on the horizon. Talk to you later.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. What does that do? Oh, that's the scan thing. Okay. So, we have. No, I saw it right here. Yep, we have free run gameplay. This one's only 55 seconds. Wait, hold on. I still don't regret anything that you participated in, given the initial footage we got in combination with Sonic Team's track record. I mean, I don't either. I don't regret uploading my videos of criticism about like everything we've seen, But in the end, if it turns out good, and that's the only thing that really matters. Okay. That trick is the one that looks weird. Okay, you said they fixed the rail grind animation. I mean, I can't tell. He has to switch back, or he has to switch to one and then switch back. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some pop-in up there, but that at least it's not literally in front of Sonic like it was in the other trailer. That was terrible. What is that? Okay, so this is part of that same gameplay, but I guess extended. What did he just collect? Whoops, that's like a... I don't know what that is. But he collected it. Okay, you guys see that pop in back there? Hold on, I'm gonna go back. That's normal pop-in. Like, this is how probably pop-in should be. At least how I notice it from all of the games I've played in my life. Pop-in usually should be in the background, not literally right in front of you. In the first trailer, this platform would be like one of the things popping in. I don't know. The tricks still look a little weird to me, but like they're slightly improved. They still look a little weird to me. All right, what else we got? We got Easy Allies. Is it all the same footage? No, okay. We have no commentary over this. Jane, look in the chat. Okay, here's Chibi. Chibi sent me. Oh, why did it take me there in my chat? Okay. They said the link doesn't work. Send it to me in Discord, Chibi. This link isn't. Never mind, it works now. Alright, cool. New footage. Dang it, this footage is not in 60 though. It's kind of ugly. But at least we get to hear it. I want to hear it this time. Yo, this enemy looks kind of cool. Wait, what is it doing? Oh my god. The bass on that. It blocks? Okay. Alright, it needs to actually, like, hit Sonic. Okay, so the enemy looks like a joke. Might be one of the lesser enemies. Okay, this is like an extension of the gameplay we saw, which is good. Wait, hold on, did Sonic just do a double kick? Yeah, that looked like, okay. That was raw. What in the world? This is such a weird enemy design. But it's cool. I like how weird it is. You know what? People say this game isn't Sonic-y. I feel like something like this is Sonic-y. It's like, it's a wacky looking enemy, you know? It may be in its whole aesthetic of Frontiers, but like, it's a literal tower that's like moving weirdly. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's something like this. It feels like something I would see in Sonic. Like, I wouldn't see something like, maybe Zelda, but like, you know, with a different aesthetic. But I feel like I wouldn't see this in like Horizon Zero Dawn or something, you know, or Elden Ring. Actually, maybe I would see it in Elden Ring. Elden Ring has some weird stuff. Alright, let me do a poll in the chat.
Use the gear as you have done before.
What the?
Use the gear as you have done before.
Okay. That's the AI voice. That is the AI voice. Yeah, it's possible the combat could get stale. Telling you that's Athena. She sounds sus. Yeah, I don't know. She has like the AI voice has like a little evil vibe to it, you know? Okay, what if the story of the game, right, is, you know, Sonic loses his memories and whatnot, like it was leaked. And then, you know, the AI voice guides him, but it's making Sonic like do like bad stuff, right? While also trying to save his friends, but like he doesn't know he's like the AI voice is guiding him to do like bad stuff. So maybe the stuff he's doing will actually end up creating a bigger problem. I feel like that's what the story will be. That would be really cool. And then when Sonic realizes everything he's done, he's like, yo, I gotta stop it. That would be pretty crazy. Your Kirby senses are going off. This whole game is to promote the Sonic NFT that AI is trying to sell something. I hope not. Okay, we saw this part, kinda. Is it just okay? Now there's more after this. I'm gonna skip through this part because we saw it already. Okay. Wait a second. Apparently there's better music in the game outside of, you know, the piano that we heard. I want to go back and look at that. Okay, we saw this part with the little Evangelion type things. That's what I'm gonna call them. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The trick animations still do look a little whack. They did improve one of them though, the little flip that he does, but they're still a little whack. They fixed the rail. Why does everyone keep saying they fixed the rails? I didn't see him switch and then switch back, unless I'm, you know, just missing something. Okay, this is the part we saw the first time. Well, let's see. What does he do now? Why didn't they show this off first? Why didn't they show this whole thing off? Well, you can make it that wide. Don't take that out of context. But you can make it that wide. What the? Oh, okay, that's just the end. I saw this right here by Xpool. Xpool tweeted this. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. Okay, Xpool trolled me. I thought it said something else. All right, what was the other thing we were gonna look at? We were gonna look at the wait, they confirmed spin dash. Apparently spin dash is in the game. What? You can spin dash in Sonic Frontiers. Wait, the tweet's gone. What? Alright, what is going on? Yo, what is going on? Okay. Alright, well we have a message from Azuka on Frontier's mixed reaction. I'm really interested in this. So we do see a lot of people saying, oh, it's kind of like this, it's kind of like that. But it's not like this, it's not like that. Of course he would say that. And really the team is going out and creating this new game format for Sonic, and we're calling it an open zone format. And this new game system itself is something that doesn't really exist in any other comparable titles. Yeah, but what? What, Azuka? What? I don't understand. You gotta market this to me, you know? So we really hope that from here on until launch, we can really explain what open zone gameplay is. If people come to Gamescom or Tokyo Game Show, they can get that hands-on experience to play the game and understand what the game is. Because right now, we're just kind of watching videos of people reacting to what they believe the game to be. Okay, I have a lot of problems with what he just said. That's your fault. You know, that's your guys' fault at Sega. I can't help but, you know, react to this game the way you're showing it, you know? Like, I don't know what to say about that. You know, like... Okay, Chibi sent me another link. We got more gameplay, I think. What? Why didn't the link work like that? Well, it was the same gameplay, Chibi. Hold on. Yep, the link doesn't exist. It's the same gameplay. Oh well. Just send it to me in Discord. If you want to send me a link, send it to me in Discord. It's way easier.
Hello to the future. As we mentioned Saturday night, which it is right now as we're shooting this, there are things that we could not talk about.
By the way, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and you'll see a lot more Frontiers, trust me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like really bummed that this could be on Saturday night.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things at the show, good or bad, however your take may be, Sonic Frontiers.
Blood, based on what I had seen of Sonic Frontiers before this,
A camera change was kind of cool.
Visually, I still think it's pretty bland, but I think that this is a game that will click more with you once you get your hands on it, and I don't think...
And that's what everybody's saying. Like, yo, the game's actually fun when they play it.
Sitting and watching it really conveys how it feels as a player.
No, they didn't fix the rail animation. You can see it right here. Hold on, I'll mute it. Because, like, I thought wait, is he doing the right one? I don't know. Cause like he does the same one. Wait, back. Yo, Fixel, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. My Discord link expired. Let me make a new Chibi, actually, you do it.
I was genuinely into it. And what I mean by that is Sonic in a more open structure is actually pretty enticing.
They did fix it?
And I think
Okay, they did.
the way they've laid out these zones is really satisfying to explore.
He floats for longer in the
because it
IGN
feels like they
video.
kind of take
Okay.
full advantage of the space that you're in. And so what I mean by that is there are different collectibles, and I didn't like there's one where you get these hearts and you're trying to restore Amy's memories.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means.
The demo starts in this like kind of weird vibe. Cause like Sonic is just like
How did I not
laying,
see
like,
it?
a corpse in the rain.
I mean, I just couldn't tell because he does the.
Like,
I
passed
thought
out in the
what
grass.
was wrong with it was
What's
it
happening,
was
Sonic?
playing the same
And
flip
they say
animation for
something about
forwards
being
and
separated
backwards.
from Amy and Tails.
But I didn't really care that much about
yeah,
the rail
and
stuff.
so
I
like
didn't
you're
really
saying,
look into it
once-
that much.
There's a lot. The one of the
We
things
did
that-
skip the opening cinematic.
Yeah,
just so I
they
could get
didn't
into
show us that.
Sonic did the wrong animation when switching to the right rail. Oh, it's to the right rail. Okay.
Hopefully, it's not as bad in the final game. Is
Wait.
that there was just like
I want to see that screenshot. That looks nice. Yo, thank you for the sub. I can't see that. Jagetto Rose, how you say that? Thanks for the sub. But this is a really pretty screenshot. Like, this game at nighttime, I think, is when it looks the absolute best.
bug me, and hopefully it's not as bad in the final game. Is if there was just like, it felt like you're getting constantly interrupted by like tutorial pop up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
That was definitely happening.
Yeah, and one of those things was saying that like, yeah, these little heart things are you know for Amy.
I definitely forgive the tutorialization because I think it is very different from a traditional 2D or 3D Sonic experience.
Yeah.
You know, and I assume that entirely goes away once you're used to things, or maybe not, but once you kind of get past, you know, the screens interrupting you and telling you.
You want to join the Discord? Here it is.
Actually, getting into it was fun and satisfying in kind of those like short burst moment ways, and I hate to use this example because it's so overused, but I think it does illustrate the point. Very Breath of the Wild,
Okay.
right? So I would think like in
Time
Breath of the Wild, you
cycle?
just have those moments where you sort of stumble upon something, maybe it'd be like a moblin camp, you know, and you just deal with it. Sort of like these organic moments that you would kind of run into. Sonic Frontiers has that where like I would see a collectible in the distance, right? And be like, okay, how do I get there? Oh, if I go to these boxes and I break the boxes, there's a spring, and then that'll lead me up here. Okay, I bounced up there, but
Another new screenshot.
I messed it up and I fell down.
So
it's like, okay,
this
I need to
interview,
go,
or
I
not
need to
this interview,
bounce,
but
and I
this
need to
impressions
boost,
thing does
right? And
have
so
more
you are
stuff,
sort
a
of
little bit.
piecing together really what are essentially micro platforming puzzles.
Yeah, Renowned
right?
Train, I
And,
agree. I've
you
never
know,
seen
you
a
can
game with
see
this
on the
marketing
map,
this
right?
bad before.
It's like this thing is here, this thing is here, this thing is here. And so you can kind of go around the environment and just sort of figure things out. But what I mean by using all of the space available, right, is like there would be moments where I'd be like, oh, there's like something up, there's a rail in the sky.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, oh, I need to like pay attention. I need to be constantly looking above me, you know, not just in front of me. And it's like, how do I get to that rail, right? And then again, going back.
That might be
example of
fun,
sort of
wondering how
piecing
you
things
get there,
together, how
but
to get
it
there,
still look weird.
And there were things where you had to do multiple times, just like figuring out the timing. It seemed a little tricky there.
Yeah, definitely.
Rainbow Rings need to be replaced
and
by
it was
like
kind of
Tech
interesting
Booster or
because There
something.
was one
Yeah, I
art
agree.
collectible that I went after where the first time I did it, I almost got it, but then I found out in the next, like one of the next attempts.
Stop showing me this
that was
part
not
of the
intended
game.
way. And so that was
okay.
kind of a cool moment where it's like, oh, like you're supposed to do this, but I almost got up over here using this other method, right? And so, you know, you think of
So confirmed, they have, I guess, a little bit of freedom to how you approach the open world in this game, which is really cool. Now I want to hear them talk about cyberspace. These guys need to talk about cyberspace.
Sonic, right? And it's very much of like you're kind of locked and going forward, I think, in a lot of examples. And so here it
that's
was
bad.
nice to kind of have that playfulness. And you have different tools at your disposal. So I mentioned the boost, but there will also be like these balloons that will pop, and you use the homing attack to pop and kind of elevate yourself from one point to another.
There's also a skill tree.
There's also a skill tree.
Which is interesting. The first one that was unlocked, they showed in
they won't talk about cyberspace.
Where you kind of have like a line.
Okay, they're talking about the skill tree at least.
Follow Sonic.
Yeah.
And anytime you
loop.
complete a circle, you just get rings.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. So if you
Wait,
just do
what?
it like, kind of on nothing.
Yeah,
when you
but then
complete
can
a
also
circle, you get
around,
rings.
That's in those Kirby games. You can circle around different devices. The one example they showed before was like when you circle around the torches, you kind of extinguish the torches.
Yep.
There was this one enemy that you fought where you're like, it was like a hard shell.
That's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
And when you circle it, then the shell kind of pops up in the air and gives you an advantage to like pummel the.
They won't talk about the skill tree either. That they mentioned something
and
about
that
it.
was something that I think was actually conveyed pretty well in the demo. And again, it was a very tutorialized area, but
yeah, it wasn't even very wide open, right? It was kind of like
it was
like
segmented.
a funnel until you got to like a bigger space.
Yeah.
Which is about one wire.
So the tutorials are.
But you had like very basic
annoying. It
felt
seems
like you could just easily just mash the homing attack.
How's it weird?
Them, right?
It's weird that it gives you rings when you complete a circle, because like
woefully missing.
Like I don't know what rings do in this game. I don't know if it's health, because like we've seen them drop rings. So like you just keep giving your
you deal with
like
very easily.
You can essentially just keep giving yourself rings if you just keep like doing psi loop. It's so weird calling it psi loop. Spin cycle is what I'm used to now, but like I don't know, it's kind of weird. Did you see Nintendo Forever review? It's a lot better than this one. Do you guys want me to keep watching this one or switch to Nintendo Forever? Because apparently they don't talk about that much in this game or in this video. One called action style and high speed style. So it has style switching. Bro, this thing looks kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Yeah, we already watched the Gamespot one. I don't know. I guess we'll just keep watching for now until I see enough people.
And they're more involved. Where I feel like I was locked in an arena against
I
this
know
boss,
Forever.
And it had different.
Go to Nintendo.
Like, twin blade arms, and it had different.
They actually called
watch both. Yeah, I can always watch both.
That was a little bit more complicated, right? And then you have the armored enemy, where you had to use a totally different technique, where you're trying to trace around it. To get it so its shell pops up and you can attack it. And
There's
so
another one that you they called it.
I just noticed something. I think this is Sonic's low health mode.
Where you're trying to
You see how Sonic's arm is down like this and he's like kind of bent over a bit and he looks like he's huffing? I think this is Sonic's low health animation.
To get it so its shell pops up and you can
I wish it carried over into his run though. That'd be cool.
And it had like a spinning thing at the top, and it was like
oh
out.
yeah. And so they're like, hey, use the dodge that you have. And what's interesting is you have to be locked on to dodge on the ground, but then if you jump, you can dodge even if you're not locked on, which is interesting. And again, kind of going to the open world aspect, I got hit by that thing that I was fighting. And
this thing.
I was like, oh man, I need rings.
So you do need rings.
I
confirmed.
Can just run away from this thing, and there are rings up on this rock, and I can go there. And so again, like that kind of open.
That animation looks cool.
For the Sonic design, because if you think of like a classic 2D Sonic boss,
yo, that animation is fire. Okay, that one's fire.
That drop when you get hit, and you can do that here as well. Which
what was interesting with that tower thing is because, it was like you were like knocking like the levels of it out from beneath it, so you like knock a piece out, but then once it got so low that the spinning part was
I'm an action game fiend, so I see that you can cancel out of the attack animation with a dodge. That's pretty cool.
That different because, like,
yo, Oblivion, what's good, bro? You need to see the speed stages? I do too. I just want to see at least one, bro.
But yeah, I think all these fights on their own are pretty simple, but it was nice even in the short time that we had that it felt like there was a good variety in terms of the style of fights. Which was cool.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
that are
The cocos?
that are littered around that you can go and collect.
Did he
Yeah,
say
they said to take 'em
birds?
to the elder, but we did not find
Yeah,
the
we
elder
didn't.
yet.
Yeah, and I don't know what rewards you're given for doing
Birds? Or did I
Um,
hear that
Another
wrong?
piece of poop.
Okay.
so. But yeah, so there are, classic Sonic things. There are spring pads. There's like the Sonic Adventure.
All right, he said classic
like
Sonic. He almost gave me a freaking
Things
scare.
that you grab on there and that are attached to a rope, and then you go up. There's rails.
You love
and then
character
on
action
the
games?
rails,
Me
you
too.
just hit left
Whoa,
or right.
new screenshot. What in the world? I'm not gonna lie. This screenshot, if it looks like it's from Death Stranding.
To switch between them.
I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't look like Sonic
but-
until you see Sonic.
I think overall.
Oh.
the thing
That's an Eggman thing. So I guess Eggman's trying to set up stuff here. His little machinery.
that I want to say is.
That's a
it
cool screenshot.
Very much had that kind of Breath of the Wild experience, and something that was really intoxicating about Breath of
Frieza's
the Wild.
airship. It
where
did look
I
like
just
Frieza's ship.
had fun poking around this world and trying to figure things out and going at my own pace, and really trying to see how many things that I could uncover. Again, that playfulness was really fun, and I felt like I could have. It was one of those games where I was like,
Yo,
I
this
just wanna
screenshot is
keep
fire.
sitting
That's a
here
thumbnail for
getting
me,
all
by the
things
way.
off the map, right?
I'm gonna find that.
And
We'll find
I
that
think
somewhere
any
else.
game that can put that in you is
Look at
good.
the rain on this
A concern
enemy.
that I have is you think about 3D Sonic, and that's very much present here. Sonic is a little squirrely, right? And so when you have a lot of room
Squirrely.
to move, and you can really take full advantage of that speed, no problems, right? And there are a lot of control things that you can do. There's wall running. There's like a counter that you can do. Like he has a pretty or it seemed like decently expansive repertoire of things available to him. But when you get
Okay.
to the more precision platforming, where it's like, oh, I'm just jumping from this floating
What's he
square
about-
to that
what's he
floating
saying?
square, it was definitely doable, right? Like
Hmm.
you can do it. I didn't feel like the controls were so squirrely that I wasn't able to accomplish those things, but it definitely felt looser than I would have liked.
Looser.
But what was interesting at the beginning of the demo, you can choose a high-speed mode, which they recommend for people familiar with Sonic games, and then there is also an action mode, which I didn't do,
What?
which they recommend for people not familiar with Sonic games. And so I wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea of what that is. So we know that you can upgrade the skill tree abilities like speed, attack. I forget what the other two were. So I think what these modes are for the demo is just different stats for Sonic. So I think the modes they're talking about is just having their combat stats high up versus their speed stats, because that doesn't sound like it's going to be something that you can just pick once the game drops. I think that's what these modes are, at least for this demo that they're playing.
Yeah, with that's like.
Those differences are, yeah. I was not expecting
So
to.
that means if you upgrade your speed stats, it could be that Sonic, it might be a little hard to platform with if he's really fast. So I don't know. That'll be interesting, but at least it's something you'll have control over.
To walk away from this demo being like, man, I'm really excited to play more of that, but that is 100% how I feel.
Yeah, it's
So.
interesting because it's like, as you're saying, like the difference of being hands-on, because I just let you play the whole time. I didn't grab it, and it's like it's still not quite grabbing me, but I also at the same
So
time,
he
I
didn't
feel
even
like
play it on the left, the guy on the
really
right.
kind of a disservice to this game the way that they roll.
Facts. They did a disservice to Frontiers with this marketing. This marketing has been abysmal. I hate to say it, like it's been abysmal. Like I don't think I've ever seen a game marketed to like make you not want to play it like that hard. There's two ways of bad marketing. There's whatever this was, and you guys remember that Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game? They over-marketed that game to the point where I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to look at the game. This game is doing the opposite. It's like, well, no, this game makes me want to see more, but in a bad way.
Roll
Like,
out.
to confirm
some of those
that my
criticisms
feelings
still
don't have to stay about it looking mid,
the,
you know.
the environment still looks kind of
And
weird.
now it doesn't look
So
mid.
the way things
I'm
pop
on
in
board.
is-
I'm on board.
Okay, that's strange, especially like
Yeah.
elements like the rails and all of that.
At least
and
now I
the,
am.
just things that are, you know, like rough for seemingly no reason. Like when you would smash like a crate or another container, like the
Yeah.
frame rate would be really low.
Oh,
on,
no.
Like how it would break apart.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
gotta
think
get
that's,
fixed.
That's totally true. There is this roughness there. Like, I would try to go and interact with something, and the prompt wouldn't come up, and I'd have to like, go away and then come back.
sorry,
and
I
it's
play
like, okay, the
SA2.
prompt came up.
Pressing the B button
so,
to
yeah, there's
hit
definitely
the
some
switches on
stuff
crazy gadget don't
Flew
work.
off, like you were like jumping off a rail and you flew off the
Yeah.
side instead of going where you're trying to go.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that kind of squirreliness. So definitely, I think there's plenty of
Whirliness. That's such an
criticism
interesting
to
term.
the demo that we played, but
Seeing it actually populated with enemies.
yeah,
Seeing it actually populated with collectibles.
right.
Like all of that stuff makes a big difference because those things give the world more of a sense of purpose.
There's something that's bothering me, and I'm
And
gonna
there's
pull
more
this
than
up
that, too,
in a
that,
second.
Like we can't
Yeah.
even get into yet, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's more objective to this game
Yes.
than the earlier demos made it seem.
And I do think,
Hold on.
like, I wonder how I would feel if I was watching you play, because
Hmm.
I do think there really is something to.
Maybe
getting
it's
your
not a
hands
fun
on it
game
and
to
actually being
watch
the one
for
that
first
is,
impressions.
You know, attempting these little micro puzzles and having the freedom to go where you want to go. And so I'm hesitant to like sit here and fully endorse this and be like, yeah, this is going to be amazing. I don't know that because
okay.
it was a super, super, super tiny section of this game. But
Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 more islands, you know?
way more on board with it than I was expecting to be, and that purely came from the hands-on time.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
Go on.
Well, that's that. By the way, if you want to join the Discord again, I'll post a link again. I had my Discord closed down for a while, and I had kicked a lot of people. So, I mean, might as well open it back up since people, want to join. So, I guess you might as well say the Discord has been reopened, I guess. So, there's a Discord. So, this is what's bothering me is I feel like this first island is so... Wait, actually... Never mind. Okay, it's just the angle. Alright. Well, this area looked so much more different. But I guess it's just the angle. Because I was gonna ask, like, when are we gonna see this side of the island? Because I don't remember seeing this side. But I think we have. But then what's all of this all the way over there on the left? Like, how big is this first island? Like, I'm starting to worry how big these islands are. Alright, go. You can tell me what you think the action and speed mode is. Pin. Yeah, I'll pin it. There's the Discord. I'm gonna end the poll. 93% of you guys voted yes, the game's looking better. 7% of you voted no. So it seems like Frontiers is probably gonna have better marketing from now on, hopefully. But we'll see. Alright, is there any more things for me to react to? Oh yeah, you guys said the Nintendo one. That's right. I'm gonna pull up the Nintendo one right now. Nintendo everything.
Sonic Frontiers is ambitious. That much has always been clear. The game's initial gameplay review
Too bad
may not have
this
painted
game
the
plays
face
in
of that
30.
ambition in the most polished light. Technically, it was all a little bit rough around the edges, but even still, I've been excited and curious about the potential this new concept has to redefine what a modern.
I think
3D
there's still
Sonic
more to
is.
show.
I was very fortunate to have an opportunity to go hands-on with the game recently at a Summer Games Fest press event, and after spending almost an hour with it, I feel like I have a much more
okay,
complete picture
never mind.
as to the potential this game has. Sonic Frontiers plays much, much better than it looks at the moment, and I fully expect that players will have a lot of fun.
The screen is
exploring this
flickering.
perfectly designed world once the game is released. I spent about an hour dashing, jumping, and
Why?
battling my way through the sprawling,
Why is it flickering?
lush environment that was previously highlighted in Sonic Frontiers gameplay trailers. And my main takeaway was that the game feels great to play at almost every level.
Okay, feels great
even
to
in
play.
its pre-release state. The zone I explored in my demo, the green hilly ecosystem that has previously
Green
been
hilly?
in trailers, is an absolute joy to explore. being both vast and dense with compelling things to do. From tucked away platforming challenges that can lead to hidden collectibles.
I know it's kind of the same footage, but I just want to hear their thoughts on this, because like this is very important, honestly.
To see and do in this first area. Better yet, what I saw of the game's content had me feeling hopeful that this could be the smartest 3D Sonic game in a while.
What?
Really rewards player curiosity.
Well, yeah, I guess so in a while, yeah.
Sonic Frontiers has two different playstyles to choose from. Action style, which gives
Action
Sonic a bit
style.
of extra weight as he moves around.
Huh.
High speed style, which is considerably faster. Rest
Wait,
assured that if
what?
Sonic's speed looked a bit
So,
slow in previous gameplay
I
trailers,
know I told you what I thought it was, but maybe it will be an actual mode.
Recommended for more casual players, and high speed style is described in the game as recommended for people who are used to Sonic games.
Okay, maybe it is going to be an actual mode, okay.
Speed, in my opinion, it's just more exhilarating and challenging. Action style did a great job at helping me get accustomed to how Sonic moves in this new open environment.
Did he just
And
do
it
a flip while
did a
running?
great job at helping me get accustomed to how Sonic
Huh?
is just more exhilarating and challenging.
What in the
Action style did a
world?
great job at helping me get accustomed to how Sonic
Okay.
moves in this new open environment, and it was a great introduction to the physicality of his combat style.
What? Okay, they got a little bit of jank to fix up. Yo, Tom Topics. Topics Tom, what's good? Spin dash.
Around the environment allows for what felt like a lot of room for creative.
I'm picking high speed.
In fact, what I played of Sonic Frontiers was all remarkably freeform. While you are following a story with an ultimately set through line, how quickly you get to the next part of the game and what you do along the way is almost entirely up to you. Your progress in Sonic Frontiers.
Alright guys, which style are you picking? Vote in the poll.
Which can only be activated after you complete a certain number of activities around the map. But what activities you decide to do, and the order in which you do them, seems mostly up to you. Want to go explore that massive tower in the distance? Hey, if you can find a way to the top, go for it. Want to focus on locating these small environmental puzzles that are scattered about?
DMC turbo mode?
Timing-based challenges? Well, you can do that too. Want to go challenge one of the many
Sonic doesn't even look that fast in this gameplay.
sometimes flying around the
I
environment?
think this is combat mode or action mode.
Fishing, apparently.
Fishing.
That works.
Yo?
As good as mine at this point. And sure, nothing is keeping you from racing through the game.
Okay, this is the best one. He just confirmed
Collect as
fishing.
many rings as you can, or just generally look cool while dashing around. You'll really want to take some time and explore alternate routes.
Wait!
Now, look.
No! Those purple coins aren't child coins confirmed. They're fishing coins. They're hooks. I saw someone say it looks like a hook. It's because there's fishing. Oh my god. Big the Cat has come full circle, my friends. It's come full circle. Ugh.
Look, it is weird that there are grind rails just floating around the game world, tethered to nothing.
That's
and
insane.
There were a few that I
Maybe
realized
Big's in the
didn't
game.
really seem to go anywhere, but most of them did, and the ones that did often led to something interesting. And while I didn't receive any specific details, the Sega rep that I spoke to at the event said that there are multiple other biomes in the game beyond the green and hilly zone.
Confirmed. New biomes, new islands. That's insane that there's so much more. Like, can I be on their marketing team? Can I fix this? I feel like I can fix this.
So far.
I feel like I
What
can
those
fix
other
this.
regions will look like is anyone's guess. Don't expect combat to be the mindless breeze that it has the reputation for being in other 3D Sonic games either. Very few.
That's
of the
not
enemies you
mindless.
encounter are
That's what
mindless
everyone
foes.
says. It's not
Most of them are
mindless.
either very aggressive, very resilient, or very large. Each encounter that I played through felt important, and each type of enemy I faced in this first area felt distinct.
I can fix
One
this.
of them, for example, was invulnerable unless I managed to use my Psy-Loop ability to draw a trail around it, at which point it would be
I love that
slow and
animation.
to get in a few attacks.
It's so
Another
cool.
one required me to use Sonic's homing feature to chip away at armor piece by piece, and my favorite encounter, a massive lumbering creature that vaguely reminded me of Horizon Zero Dawn's tall necks, required me to actually run up the side.
I don't know about
and
that. That's a
get
stretch.
above
That's
it
funny
easily
because I literally
before
said
some
it doesn't
other
remind me of
attacks
that.
are weak points. You can also parry attacks and perform
That's
ground
so
stomps,
funny.
So Sonic's repertoire of skills is already
He said
pretty
vaguely,
comprehensive
so.
even at this early stage. And in classic Sonic fashion, if you lose all your rings,
Nah, the
which
new
can happen
biomes,
only a few hits if
I don't
you're
think will be.
careless, Sonic will meet his
I don't think they're
demise.
gonna be that different.
But fortunately, any damage you've dealt to a boss before you die seems to persist when you return to them, so the penalty for messing up isn't too harsh. but it's all just challenging enough that I felt an engaging amount of pressure to maintain awareness as to what my foes were doing. Also,
Maybe
sometimes
this
it's
game
better
is just
to
gonna
look
get
up
good
and
review
over time
scores.
if you choose to.
They really were aiming for
Collecting
high
skill
review
pieces in the
scores.
environment, and these will eventually
That's
merge
so
into skill
funny.
points that can be used to unlock new abilities for Sonic.
Hold on, see. This is why I'm so happy we're out of the it controls like Forces phase. There is no.
These will
You
eventually
have
merge
not
into skill
played Forces.
points.
If you look, you see how he boosts forward, right? Sharp turn. You have not played Forces. If you say that, you have not played Forces.
To unlock new abilities for Sonic, and somehow make him even faster.
You would never
I
be
don't
able
know
to do
for
that in
sure what the full
Forces.
scope of the system
Never.
is, but it seems promising at this early stage, and I'm curious as to how vastly the Sonic Frontiers experience may or may not change depending on how I choose to upgrade my version of Sonic. One thing I didn't get to see too much of in this demo was the story, although from what I did see, don't expect some big emotional magnum opus.
I like colors
While
though, so
Sonic
I
doesn't
don't
really
know.
seem to talk too much during gameplay.
In Forces,
the
you
few
gotta
cutscenes
fight to
I
turn
saw
them. Yep.
contain the same old charming goofiness that all Sonic players are deeply familiar with at this point. It's a little incongruous with the pensive piano notes that soundtracked my exploration, but the focus of Frontiers seems very much to be on
You know if the
gameplay,
ramp
which
is
I'm
automated or
really
not,
into
though?
personally. The big
Okay, so we've had many examples of Sonic turning. There was a leaked gameplay clip that we saw the other day. Sonic hit a dash panel, and out of the dash panel, he made a sharp right out of the dash panel. I don't know if I can show it. I don't know if Sega will clap me for showing that gameplay clip. Get rid of me. But yeah, you still haven't played Forces if you think that's anything remotely close to Forces. Forces,
unknown for me,
you,
really, is
yeah, you
Sonic
can't
team
move in
will
that
get
game.
this game to a technical state that's solid enough for a release later this year. What I played was very much an early
Yeah, they got
pre-release
5 months to
build,
do
so
that.
It's not necessarily a metric of how the
Early
final game will
pre-release.
turn out. And what I experienced was technically solid.
Clearly-
overall. There are just a lot of
Clearly, this footage that we've all been seeing today is further along than the first footage we've seen. So if that first footage is, technically early, and this is technically early, then what's the current state of the game? The current state of the game has to feel so much better and be less jank if this is still technically early. So I don't know if I want to say delay this game anymore because I don't know. Like, there's no way to know. If it still is janky, yeah, I think like a 2 to 3 month delay. That's fine. But so far, it seems like the game has a solid base to it.
rough edges at the moment, from pretty egregious pop-in and some bland textures and lighting to a subpar resolution, and I wasn't even playing the Switch version. Still, there's plenty of time between now and the end of the year, so there's no reason the game needs to launch in a rough shape, and mechanically, everything's fun to
agree.
play as it is, I thought, and that's truly a statement that I am very pleased to say out loud. I left my demo of Sonic Frontiers overall very impressed with what I played, and I'm very much looking forward to playing more. I get the sense that the surface has only been barely scratched as to the scope of this game.
I agree.
Sonic Frontiers is currently scheduled to launch at some point this year on Nintendo Switch and other platforms. For all the latest and greatest news as to what is new and exciting in the world of Nintendo, keep it tuned in to NintendoEverything.com.
I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts. I think Sonic Team would delay this game, but it's not their decision, I feel like Sega is like, hey, I gave you guys like 5 years. You've been working on it for 3 years now, right? This needs to come out November. We got to hit those November sales, holiday sales, and get the sales. So it needs to drop. I feel like Sega wouldn't let them delay the game. But obviously, I don't know what's going on inside of Sega, so that's just like some wild guess. It has no bearing. But that's why I feel like it wouldn't get delayed. But if it does get delayed, I think like a 3-month delay to fix some roughness would be perfect for this game. Because at least from what I'm seeing right now, I'm pretty I don't want to say impressed. I'm like okay with this. I like what I'm seeing. The most impressive things to me are the graphics. The combat. It's not more that the combat is impressive. It's more so that like I guess it makes me feel like I'm gonna have to think a little bit about it instead of just mash, which I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm not looking at Frontiers to be some momentum roll down the hill game, you know? Like, that's not what it is. This is clearly an action open world game, so I'm looking at it as an action open world game. I mean, I've just learned to not try to make things what they aren't. I can't make Frontiers something that it's not, you know? So it is what it is. So we just gotta deal with it, you know? You like that Azuka stated the fans don't understand the format. See, that's where I have a little bit of a problem. What does that mean? You know, like he has to show that to us. Like their marketing is without a doubt, I don't want to say objectively, but like it's not doing it any favors with the public. But you could say it's objectively making a lot of people upset. So I don't know why he said that. Like that's on him. Like that's not on us. Like you can't show us something that's rough and then have everyone be like, you know, oh, this looks rough, or the game plays like this, plays like that. Like he can't say that, you know, and expect us to know better, I guess. So they got to work on their marketing. Honestly, if this game flops, okay, that's crazy. Bro, the robots in this game though, calm down. I knew there was going to be one of you guys in the chat. I like that. All right. So it seems like a decent amount of you guys are going to pick combat mode. But yeah, I think that's all the gameplay. Let me see. We watched Sega Bits. We watched oh yeah, it's not gonna get delayed. This is why. Azuka, I don't think you understand why we're saying it needed to get delayed. We're saying it because it looked rough. The animations were like off. Like it's looking better now. Like that stuff is improving, but like we can only go off what we see, you know? That's the reason why we were saying it needed to get delayed. The main reason. Some people wanted a completely different game. I think that's, you know, that's fine. Just don't buy the game if it, you know, bothers you that much. But I don't know. That's a little annoying, but it is what it is. I want to actually read this. Okay, well, now this is the same stuff. It's the same stuff he said in the I don't know. I forgot which one it was, but he said that already. Oh, did he see the hashtag? Okay. Frontiers is in development now, and we've actually been doing a lot of play testing with our target audience, who would be in that demographic of someone who played Sonic and enjoyed it. From our play testing results, we have been... Oh, and I'll zoom in for you guys. We have been... Wait, whoa. Okay, we have been iterating. We have been listening to the comments that come back. We've also been getting a lot of great feedback from people who rate the game and are like, I had a lot of fun playing this game. I'd give it like an 80 or 90 point score out of 100. What? What? Okay. So we do feel that we're getting to the point where this game is done and people will like it. And we do want to get that game into our fans' hands as soon as possible. So they're getting close to being finished. Huh. Okay, we read that quote. It's not really that surprising, you know, because they asked him about the mixed reaction. He said it's not really that surprising. We do realize everyone's just kind of reacting to the videos that they saw, and they don't understand this new gameplay is. They're kind of comparing to other games that they already know. Again, that's not our fault. Not our fault. It's literally not our fault. So I think that is all the gameplay, right, guys? That's it. Yeah, it'd be called something better, like Heroes 2. You low-key sad that Azuka mentioned an adventure series installment. Yeah, Jayden, that quote is out of context. Look at the full interview. Well, we just did. Alright, let me see something. I think if there is someone to raid, I might raid. Let me see. No. Yep, there we go. What is this? Nope. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for my stream. I'm going to redirect you guys to my Sonic Origins stream. Mostly so you can set a notification to remind you to come through when I stream Sonic. When you all get sent over there should be a little button that says notify or remind me. So you guys, I hope you guys had a good one. I'm happy that Frontiers is looking a lot better, and it seems like a lot of you guys feel the same way. Hopefully the game's good when it comes out. I'm interested in hearing more about the story. I want a story trailer. That's what I want next. I think I'm good on the gameplay now. Yeah. Wait, whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. There's something interesting we have to look at. Wait a minute. Wait, where did it go? There it is. So, the first bad article about Sonic Frontiers. Oh boy. Yes, Sonic Frontiers is as bad as it looks, but I want more. What? Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. Let me get some music going for this one. Ah, perfect. Crisis City. This weekend at the Summer Game Fest Play Days event, the closest thing to an ET. Okay, we'll skip all that. Okay, Sega's answer to question, what the heck do we do with Sonic now? After walking away from the 30-minute Sonic playable demo at Play Days, most people I chatted with were in agreement with Sonic's internet's strongly negative. Wait, did he spell internet wrong? Oh, never mind. I just read it wrong. Okay, internet. I thought it said internet. I was going to say, what? Okay. Sonic looks rough is a sentence I heard a lot over the 2 days. Only one person I talked to had a legitimately good time with it, and even that came with heavy caveats. Okay. So it's neither a misunderstood masterpiece or wait. So is he just saying the game's mid? Is that it? I mean, like, that's not really like, this is some clickbait then. This is definitely some, I don't really want to read this. This is some clickbait. He's just saying the game is in the middle. It's okay, but it's as bad as it is? Alright, never mind. I don't feel like reading this. I don't feel like reading this. I'll just end stream. I don't like being clickbaited. I know that's funny coming from a YouTuber, but I don't like being clickbaited. That's why I try not to clickbait that much in my videos. Jay, raid Prem? Alright. Should I really raid Prem? I mean, like, do I really need to raid Prem? He's got 1.3k viewers. I don't think I need to raid Prem. I think he'll be pretty well off without my viewers, but I can't even raid him. YouTube doesn't let me raid him. He has to allow me to raid him. Like it doesn't work like Twitch. Like I literally cannot raid Prem. I'd have to do it the old-fashioned way where you guys just go over there. But I mean, I guess. All right, all right, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. If you guys want to go watch Premi, there's Prem. Go type in JaydenXV raid or something. I'm gonna keep spamming it. Go type JXV raid. But the people that do stay here, you're gonna go to my Sonic Origins stream, hit that notify button, so that way, you know, you'll catch me when Sonic Origins is out and I'm gonna play it live. But thank you guys for coming out to the stream. That I was gonna read that PC Gamer article, but like they baited a little bit, so yeah.